me the loot. If it's cold in your grill, you gon' give me your tooth. High noon, low patience to send me your shoe. It's the Wild Wild East. Wild Wild Grease. Cooking up the Wild Wild beef. It's the Wild Wild East. Wild Wild Grease. Cooking up the Wild Wild beef. Nothing to lose, won't let me get the let out, then I'm letting it loose. Shorty's all on my body like I need a masseuse. And the haters dick riding, gon' give me a bruise. And we making moves, looking like the proof. Making the money, but we ain't making the news. Tied up the ends, but I ain't making the news. Planning for when it get rocky, feel like I move with a moose. Baby, Bahamas or booth, I'm letting you choose. Either way it's the bars, either way I'm a cruise. Either way it's the crew, stove top on the loose. The food serving the strip, I guess we cater to goons. All right. What's happening, Hubies? We back again. You know, because where else will we be, right? But back, because that's what everybody is. Yeah, man. We back, baby. And, of course, we got a lot to talk about, man. We in the trust tree, in the friendliness, in the goddamn zoo. And, we're going to start this off the way we like to start this off all the time. Of course. And it's going to be with our friend Anthony Highland for Highland High. Okay. And today I'm seeing something here that looks like he's pointing a Nerf gun at the camera. Now, it's a Nerf gun. It's a wild Nerf gun, too, with the pan belly on there. That's a drum, if you're not familiar. You know what I'm saying? So he's pointing the Nerf gun at the screen. We're going to see what the fuck he's talking about for 1 minute. And hopefully we could get a good laugh out of this because he looks like a goddamn dork. All right? Let's go.
And my ancestors were warriors, kings and queens.
So your ancestors...
Oh, wait. All right, wait. We got somebody getting at him about his ancestors being warriors. All right, wait. Okay. All right, because we didn't connect the speaker either, so we're going to do that. But what's happening? What's happening, Don C's? What's happening, Cav? All right, so we're gonna run this back, except we're going to get the speaker speaking one time because it don't want to work right now. But come on, all right? So now, it was a regular podcast, but now I'm angry, all right? Now I'm angry because the speaker wasn't working, and we had to redo the speaker, and now you had to hear the little sound that the speaker does when you try to redo the speaker, and now it's saying that it couldn't connect, all right? So we got problems here on the podcast, all right? And it wouldn't be a podcast if we didn't have problems, all right? Because you know what it is? This weekend, I was busting some moves. This weekend with the prospect part with the lit Nick. Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do no hashtags or nothing wild like that. So you're not gonna know that I had a good weekend. It was a good, smooth weekend. You know, usually the dumb shit that happens to me when I make a move, usually none of it happened. I don't got no ridiculous stories for you. We had our section. We was going up, you know what I'm saying? And we had the drinks, we had the cooler, we had the shorties, we had everything. Everything was happening. All right. And it went fine. You know what I'm saying? There was a little hiccups in the bottom of the night where we went to a certain event. I'm not gonna say what event it was, but the line was too crazy, too ridiculous. Like I'm not waiting for nothing that long. Nothing. And that didn't work out, but it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because the rest of the day was working. So you know what that means? That means that all the problems that I should have had across this whole weekend are gonna happen on this podcast right now. They have to, because that's balance in the fucking universe. All right, that's what that is. Okay, the issues that follow me, they don't disappear. You know, they just chilled for one day because they had a day off, you know, and they're coming back to do their work on this podcast today. All right, so we got the speaker back, okay, and we gonna fuck around with Anthony Highland one more time, you know, with the speaker this time. All right, if it get a little loud on your side, people watching live, just turn it the fuck down.
Yeah, my ancestors were warriors, kings and queens.
Okay.
So your ancestors were kings and queens,
White
right?
dude coming at him.
You stupid motherfucker.
Oh.
Because when my white ass
Okay.
people
All right.
built boats,
Okay.
they traveled. They just happened
And
to
it
find
and
those
it
fucking
fell
kings and
and it
queens
fell
back.
apart.
You know what they did?
What?
They did a deal, bro.
Okay.
They did a deal with your kings and queens. Are you a king? If you're a king, then you sold slaves to us. You stupid motherfucker. You call yourself a king or a queen, then you were the one that was sending slaves to America. Fuck with me, bro.
Fuck with me, bro.
Baby, love you shit, mate. But
Fuck
do
with
some
me,
more
bro.
research,
Do some more research.
Real? Hey, colonizer.
Hey, colonizer. Ew. Ew.
Go goofy hunting.
He
Let's get it.
comes out of the pocket with girl
You
jokes.
cannot make this shit up. I promise you, it's not just a punchline. Are you really sitting there bragging about the transatlantic
Fool.
slave trade? Well, let me learn you something really quickly. Because you told me, do my research, right? Do some more research. You see, I've done the research. And my ancestors were kings, were queens, and were warriors. And we did not sell our brothers and sisters into slavery. And that's word to knowing your lineage.
He's
But you wanna know
he's
the
just
concept
lying.
that you goofies leave out when you talk about this little bullshit-ass talking point? Is that those individuals, when they return back to Alkebulan, you want to know what happened to
Oh,
them?
where?
Yeah, their lives were taken. So much so that their descendants have now apologized for the historical implications that came behind what they did. So next time you hop on Beyonce's internet with nothing more than shit like happening,
No.
you do some research. Good day, Goofy. And my
Oh. 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 Oh gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. If you could see me right now, I'm crying bad. I'm crying bad. Oh my goodness. Now that was an episode of Stay Off the Internet. Okay, stay off the internet. Because neither one of those mooks should have been online, that day with this dumb shit. Now I said out the gate, he came in with girl jokes. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, shout to Don C's. Yes, I am crying, guy. Oh, that was funny to me. Bad. I needed that. And I said to you off top, he came in with girl jokes. And what did he say? Get off Beyonce's internet. What? Why is it Beyonce's internet? Okay, you know who it's Beyonce's internet to? Women and gay guys. Okay, so which one are you? Oh my God. Which one are you? If you believe that it's Beyonce's internet, you're a woman or a gay guy. Which one are you? Oh my goodness. A shout to Cav. He said, I would love to see these opposites debating live. And let me tell you something, Cav. Let me tell you some shit about some shit. All right. Now I get in here and I make jokes. All right. And I do this on the internet. And I've been doing this for like a year now. And the one thing people never do is they never come after me. All right. There's not a coincidence. This is not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? I run it up on people regularly. And the one thing they don't do is come after me. You know why? Because the way I'm talking, they can tell that I'm not dumb. All right. Maybe I'm saying some dumb shit and maybe it's funny, but they could tell that I'm not dumb. All right. Now, I'm not dumb. Highland's also not dumb. So this is why you're saying you would love to see the opposites debate. But let me tell you why I got the upper hand. Easily. I got better jokes. Done deal. It doesn't matter. If the information matches up 1-on-1, one of us is going to be a lot funnier than the other guy. You know what I'm saying? So when the shit stalemates, when the information goes one-on-one, I'm just gonna start smoking them. And it's gonna be fucking funny, and you can't get around that, you know, because I'm a small guy, but I'm a real life bully. And that's just the fucking way life works. Okay, this guy, he's a guy talking, but I'm the guy with the microphone, you know, and they know you cannot talk shit to the guy with the microphone. You understand me? So it wouldn't be much of a debate. It'll be some talking back and forth, and then it'll be revving up for a motherfucking steamroll. Okay, and that'll be a done fucking deal. You know, so there's no debate there, ever. But shout to you though. So the last time, you know, and I'm gonna give a shout out to my man Hop. So my man Hop, he was listening to the last podcast, all right? And true to the way, I got on a tank top right now. This is what we're saying, tank top. What I did say last podcast, I said wife beater. All right, and we can see how that term probably didn't age too well. You know, like this shirt right here, is it a wife beater? You know, as if it could be that or not. So wife beater. So he was saying, you know, that he heard me say wife beater, and he realized how poorly it aged. You know, and I realized it too when I said it. So he was saying, yo, tell them the history of the wife beater. All right. So I looked it the fuck up. I looked it up. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about this shirt. We're gonna talk about why it's a wife beater. Okay, so check me out. It says the term wife beater reportedly became synonymous for an undershirt after a 1947 criminal case when a Detroit man was arrested for beating his wife to death. News outlets are alleged to have printed a photo of him in a stained undershirt and referred to him as the wife beater. So what do people do? Of course, you know, whatever the guy had on is the name of the thing now. Okay, it's about him now, you know. So it's not even about beating wives. It's about the name of that criminal who was the wife beater. So the shirt became the wife beater because it's the shirt that he had on. But let's not make a mistake here. Sun's out, guns out. You could get a nice rotation wearing a shirt like this. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not advocating for domestic violence in any way, but I'm just saying if you had to tumps somebody up in your house, this would definitely be the type of shirt that one might wear to accomplish such a task. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Now, I don't condone hitting women to any capacity at all because I like women a lot, you know. Too much. I like women, but if I would go ahead and say that if I had a domestic dispute, you know, with a woman in my house, and I had to choose some attire to carry out the task with, this would probably be a good enough call on my end, you know what I'm saying, to really make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I'm going to say I do not advocate for domestic violence against anyone to any capacity. My prison record is clean, you know, and my social record is clean as well. You won't be able to find a woman who could say that I put my hands on her. You won't be able to find it. You know what I'm saying? But if I wanted to, you know, and I had to choose a shirt, okay, that I might choose to choose this shirt, you know. Oh, shout out to Cav. He said, AKA the Defender. That's what it is, though, right? Let's call it like it is, okay? Any man who knows anything about cohabitating with a woman knows they be turning up. They be turning up. You know why? Because they know you stronger than them, but they know that since they've been with you so long and since they living with you for a while, you ain't gonna rip them in half. You know what I'm saying? They confident that you ain't gonna rip them in half. So real talk. most of the time, from what I know, for a man of my virtues and similar virtues to me, if you put your hands on a woman to any capacity, you know what I'm saying, you was defending yourself. You know what I'm saying? They be getting crazy. I could tell you how many women I ever slapped. The answer to that is 0. 0, 0, 0, 0. Now, you're going to need a couple fingers to count the amount of women who slapped me. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't out here bitching up about it either. I never held it against those women or nothing like that. Never hold it up against the women or nothing like that, because like I get it, things get emotional, they get upset, and people hit people. Like I get it, you know what I'm saying, and I know that they're not gonna harm me, you know what I'm saying, in a way that I feel like has a significant effect on me, my person, my character, my mentality, nothing like that, you know what I mean. So they all got away with it, they all did, you know what I'm saying. But if ever I had to hem a lady up, you know what I'm saying, if you unfamiliar with that term, hem them up, you know what I mean, like restrain them, it's because they put their hands on me. You understand what I'm saying? So he's right. It is the Defender. It is the fucking Defender. We should change the name of this shirt. You know what I'm saying? Launch a whole political campaign for this shirt and call it the fucking Defender. You know what I'm saying? I only keep these guns out in my defense, when I'm walking around my house, because you never know. Women's is like cats. They'll jump out on you. They'll jump out on you, hiding behind corners and in crevices and shit. Why? Because they done thought about some shit for 12 hours that you may or may not have even done, but one of their friends may have insinuated late enough at night for it to seem true, and never said nothing to you about it, and then jump the fuck out on you. You know what I'm saying? Like a cat on a high place, and just start fucking you up. You know what I'm saying? And for all the fellas out here who's maybe never had this experience, that's because you ain't doing enough. and that's it. If your woman can't believe that you're cheating on her, that means you're not doing enough. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nobody likes somebody that nobody likes. All right? Okay? You gotta keep your shit sharp sometimes just to help this woman understand you got options. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody says that you cheated and your woman says, psh, no way, guy, you're not doing enough. Okay, you need to go out and do something drastic right now. You might need to walk some other woman into your living room and bump right into your wife and just say, oh, and then just scoot the shorty out the door and close the shit and act like nothing happened so your woman could beat your ass. Okay, because that's how you really know what's really going on. She got to be able to believe that you could bust a move. You understand what I'm saying? Again, nobody likes somebody that nobody likes. All right, that's right. Well deserved. That is French. you know. So that's what it is. Okay, and shout out to the wife beater, now the fucking Defender. All right, and that's gonna be the name of this this episode, the Defender. Congratulations, Cav. Okay. Now, I guess we just going full domestic this episode, okay? Because we're talking about the wife beater, you know what I'm saying? Now we're talking about if you're shorty, you live with your shorty, and if she knows you're cheating, okay? And let's just go full domestic then, because I got questions. Like I'm a gray-haired man, okay? And I say it all the time. I'm a gray-haired man, all right? But I'm not a married man. For a lot of reasons. And I gotta say what's up to all of my married guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are y'all even doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you even know what you really got going on, before you marry shorty? And what if something changes? Then what do? You know what I'm saying? Because one of my biggest fears, let me say, you know what I'm saying, is the sex part. Now, I need that part. I need that part to stay. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to keep me in the house. You feel me? If I'm outside the house and I'm not looking for drinks and I'm not just chilling with the homeboys, sex is third on the list. Okay, that's a top 3 right there. You know, the homies could come over, the drinks could be at the house, but if we haven't got the sex at the house, oh boy, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a problem. You know, and this is why guys bust a move. They go cheat. You feel me? So what? So I got 2 fears basically, and it's that one, and it's all about it's both, it's about sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, one, the woman will stop wanting to have sex because this is what they do. You marry them, and immediately the woman wants to get comfortable. All right, when you marry them, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't married a woman, but I know this from cohabitating with a woman. You know what I'm saying? That immediately what they want to do when they park their ass in the crib is stay in park. All right, and what happens when they do that? Shout the Cavs, a married man, no comment. So what happens when they do that? You park them in the crib. They want to stay in park. The next thing that they do immediately when they stay in park is get fat. That's the natural order of things. Get the woman, park the woman gets fat. Okay, and we're not gonna do the blame game here, because yes, I was feeding them. Doesn't matter though. You gotta feed and water your woman. So they get fat. So my fear is you put a woman in the crib, she gets fat, she stops wanting to do the thing. You know what I'm saying? Or she starts doing it lazy, or something changes right there. And then immediately what I'm thinking is, I gotta get a new woman, but I got this one already. You know, why did I get this one if I was gonna just get another one? You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta fight with the woman to slim up and just to sexy herself up so that she can keep doing the things, so that you don't gotta step outside the house and go noodles. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna blame you once it happens. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna be looking at your fat wife like nothing's wrong. Like she was fat the whole time. You know? But this is the burden of men. You know what I'm saying? You just have to ignore it when the woman gains weight. Why? Okay? Let's think about it simply. If something is happening the way you want it and the way you like it, and then it changes, are you not just allowed to say, something's different here, and maybe I don't like it? You understand what I'm saying? Simply. So if you with the woman and she's a certain way, she's on a certain wave, and then she blows up, you should just be allowed to say, this is different, and I don't like it. Am I bugging? Oh man. Cav say if she parks, you gotta put that ass in reverse. Hey, look, man. You said it, not me. You said it, not me. All right, but that's 100% facts. Put that ass in reverse. Moonwalk that weight more for me, baby. You know what I'm saying? And this is and when women is hearing this, they thinking that it's just about weight. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. You existed in a way that I liked. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I liked you and you liked me, so we both agreed that this is the thing. You know, this is it right here. You know, why would you do a different thing then? You know, especially without consulting the other person. Now, I believe in consulting. All right. And that's real talk. Because if you decide to be with somebody, everything you change about yourself is liable to evoke a change in the other person. You know, it's because y'all are moving together. You know, if it comes in the form of them not liking what you're doing, or if they gotta adjust. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, if you gonna get fat, if you planning on getting fat, why you ain't tell me first? Why we ain't discuss it? You know what I'm saying? I'd have gave you some leeway. You know what I'm saying? Like a 10-pound up. Let's say, yo, let's do a 10-pound up. Let's see how you feel about it and how it looks and how we get on. You know what I'm saying? And we can work from there. Don't just go 30 up. You know, and then when I'm looking at you different, you acting like everything's the same. It ain't the same. Okay? You 30 up now. You get what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know, so again, it's not just about the weight. This is my staying power. Everything a woman changes about herself affects my staying power. And I know that. And it's the same thing about me. Everything I change about myself affects the woman's staying power. You know what I'm saying? I got like 3 feet of hair. Now imagine I wake up one morning and I want a goddamn haircut. You think I'm not gonna say something to my shorty? Yo, how you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? If I made this drastic change about myself, would you be all right with it? Would everything still be okay? You know what I'm saying? Say that shit. You feel me? So when you sitting on the couch, eating cake, watching fucking Cake Boss, and you committed to this shit now, and you know you about to go 30 up, say something. Say something. I'm killing the Netflix account. I'm killing the Netflix account. All of the crib shit, I'm killing it. I'm knocking all the TVs over. You feel me? I'm taking the axe to them shits, because that's what we doing it. That's what we doing it. TV. You know what I'm saying? Ladies be glued to that shit, man. And it's cool. It's cool. You know, but what are you gonna do? You know, I can't compete with TV. This is 24/7 entertainment for you. You're not even doing nothing. It doesn't talk back to you. You know what I'm saying? You want when you want it on, it's on. When you want it off, it's off. I can't do that. You know, and that's what you're competing with, gentlemen. TV's and the phone. You know what I mean? Because people they don't understand that. You know, that they make TVs and the phone into their friends. You know, they poke around at it. It does the things that they want it to do whenever they want it to do it. You know, and when they don't want it, they turn it off. When they do want it, they turn it on. You know, they carry it with them everywhere. They pull it out only when they want it. This is what they start associating with people, you know, as if people are supposed to be the same way. Like every time you want me to do something, I'm supposed to just do it. And every time you want me on, I should be on. Every time you want to turn me off, I should be off. You know, no go, because I'm the boss. Okay, I'll turn you on and off. And that's real shit. Damn, Don C's, he said 30. That's nothing. I seen him gain 100 easy. Well, damn. Well, look, Don C's, if your joints is going to 100, I blame you. 70-30. 70 on you. Because when you seen them go 30 up, you should have said something. You allowed another 70. So now it's 70-30. Your fault. You did it. You know, so that's fear number 1. Basically, it's gonna blow up. Shorty's gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand though, she's gonna get some pounds up, but you know, let's take it at a certain pace. You know what I'm saying? Get all of that shit going when I'm too old to care. You feel me? But if I'm still kicking, we're gonna have some problems. So that's fear number 1. You know, fear number 2 is if the poon dry up. You know what I'm saying? Because again, when you're not taking care of yourself, you don't know what might happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I imagine that if you with her and you locked it in, you know what I'm saying? Like everything's a go in that section. You know what I'm saying? So my other fear is if the poon just dries up. You know what I'm saying? Like if you with your shorty and y'all with each other for X amount of years, y'all know you're going to be together, y'all staying together, whatever. And if her joint just dries up, what do you do? What do you say? You know what I'm saying? Do you, like, what's the conversation? Do you lean in like, you drinking enough water? You know, you want some water? You know what I'm saying? Like, just because that's the kind of thing that'll jump out on you mid conversation. She could be telling you about her day. I did this, and then you just be like, and what's weighing on your brain is how her joint dried up, and you just like, you might just snap your neck on her one time, like, but do you want some water? You know what I'm saying? And like, how do you hint at it? You know what I'm saying? You sure? Like, cause she's gonna say no. You know what I mean? Cause she thinks that if she wants some water, she'll get some water. She's gonna say no, and you're gonna just be like, but you really need some water. You know what I'm saying? You really need some water. And what do you do? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? That's a real point of contention for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Don C says Gatorade. Is it gonna be Gatorade? I don't know. You need some electrolytes? You go ask her that. You know what I'm saying? Or what? You just gonna carry Gatorade with you? You know, and you know people say do the team thing, do the we thing. You know what I'm saying? Honey, I think we need to be drinking more Gatorade. let's just put it in the fridge, see what happens. You know what I'm saying? You get thirsty one day, you grab a Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? For us, you know, I'll be drinking the Gatorade too. You know, how does that work? Now you done consigned yourself to the Gatorade too. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. You in it. You gotta be in it. You in it together. You're doing your fucking thing, you know, together. So yes, maybe it is us. Maybe it is us, and we have to get on the fucking Gatorade. You know, because what do you do though? You know what I mean? And on top of that, it's like the steps, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a point, there's steps, you know, if you're going to be with a lady, there's a purpose to it. Of course you want the lady and you like the lady and shit. That's the stuff that's kind of, you know, amorphous as far as purpose is concerned. You know, you find the value in it the way you find the value in it, you know, whatever. But there's going to be steps and purpose, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no high-level spiritual shit or nothing like that. Don't make it complicated, you know what I'm saying? If you got a woman in your house, 9.9 out of 10, the purpose in there is to put a baby in the woman. You know, that's what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? So you put a woman in the house, you're going to put a baby in a woman, you know what I'm saying? More than likely. And what bugs me out is how people change so much after children. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they become like saints somehow. And I'm like, how? Every time I see people with children, and even when people with children start running up on me about how I curse and how my life is basically not children friendly, of course, because I'm an adult. I hang out with adults. All right, and I'm like, guy, girl, I know how you got those kids. I know how you got those kids. You know? Was that children friendly? Was it? Huh? You gonna show that to your kids? How you did that? Then cut the shit. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. You understand what I'm saying? You have to, because what you doing to get the kids is the ultimate unkid friendly thing. You cannot become a parent and become a fucking saint. You're a porn star. Okay? You did it. You did the things. All right? So I liked that because I will dead ass pull up on people who got kids. If you got kids, you got your nose in the air, you snooty, you know, and you think you a fucking saint, I'm just pull up on you real quiet and say, I know how you got those kids. You know, that's it. That just kills your whole shit. You feel me? You was fucking. Okay? Fuck that shit. Shout to Good Vibes, man. That's my selector, yo. We're gonna fix up the wave, fix up the movement, and get it going again too. Oh, I'm gonna send you some. I'm gonna send you a wave that's going on this weekend too. I'm gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? So holla at me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did your life change because you have children? You know what I'm saying? You're doing yourself a disservice. All right? What else do they do to parents? You know, censor music. You know what I'm saying? They fill up their whole day with like the kids songs and stuff. And it's like, I get it. All right? Your kids is listening to kids songs. Kids is into kid shit. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you can still be an adult. You can still bump some uncensored music in your shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can't come around where I'm at with the other adults and we listening to something that got some wild words in it. And you over here talking, you know, you screwing up your face and scrunching up and talking like you never used to listen to this shit. Last year when you didn't have your kid, it was me and you and we was listening to this. This is what we was doing. You know? And what was we looking for? We was looking for women, you know, to have the sex, you know, that got you the kid. You know, the sex that you don't like anymore because you got a kid. That's what this was. You know, what happened? And why do we believe parents, you know, when they come with this wholesome shit? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. You know, like what's the most wholesome version of sex? What is that? I bet you're still nasty because you still got to put the P in the V. That's the thing right there. You know, that does it. That's the top level nasty. You did it. You know what I'm saying? Anything after that is like, you go overboard, you know? But you did it. You did the thing, you know, that you don't want the kids with and around, you know? That was you. You know what I'm saying? So what are you really gonna do? Fucking nothing. You're gonna shut the fuck up. That's what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Bump your uncensored music because the way you got your kids was fucking, you know what I'm saying? And just introduce them to the fucking world, okay? They live on this world. You're not gonna keep them from it. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. It's all happening. You know what I mean? Just teach them, educate them. They know it is. That's what it is. Lazy parenting. They want to keep them from everything because they don't want to have to teach them about things. You know, they don't want the kids to have questions, shit. You know what I'm saying? But fuck that. Let the kids have questions. You know what I mean? But the bottom line is, if you was a parent, 9.9 out of 10, you was fucking, you don't got no moral fucking advice for nobody. Okay? You did the top level shit. You fucked. All right? And that's it. And that's going to be it. That's always what it's going to be every time, nearly every time you see a kid. So fuck you, parents. Fuck you. You know, okay? I don't got no kids, and fuck you. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, I know parents don't like you to tell them how to parent either, and I get that. People don't like when you tell them what to do. I get that. I fucking get that. You know what I'm saying? But don't act like because I ain't got no kids, I ain't got no advice for you now. Because if you fucking forgot, your kids are people. They're humans. You think I don't know anything about humans? If I could give you advice about adults, I could give you advice about kids. It's all fucking people. All right. And they do the same people shit. You ever meet an adult and say, this adult acts like a kid? Yes. Because the same thing. Same thing. Okay. You don't really become a different creature, you know, once you grow up a little bit. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You're just a bigger version of the same thing. All right. If you know kids, you know something about people. You know, which means you know something about adults as well, and vice versa. All right. Because when people got problems, when adult people have fucking problems, what do they say? They don't ask you what happened yesterday. They say, what did you do in your childhood? How was your childhood? Okay. That's where all the shit is. That's where all the shit is. Okay. Because honestly, if you know about adults, then you know about children. You know about children. You know about adults. And psychiatrists know this, and they fucking, you pay them, you know, to tell you that, you know. But if your friend tell you the same thing, you're fucking mad. Why? Because you's a loony, that's why. You's a fucking nutball. That's why. You know, and again, we going full domestic now. We going full fucking domestic. Okay, because we started on this path and we just gonna keep going. All right. So you got a lady in the house, you got a baby in the house, whatever. Even before that though, you know, people always asking about how do you choose? You know what I'm saying? There's no fucking way. You know what I'm saying? There's never a way. That's why it's been happening for 2,000 years, and people still asking about it. They still got questions. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way. All right. So how do you choose? Don't fucking know. Everybody should just say that. I don't know. If you're asking how did that person choose, then let them tell you a fucking story. You know what I'm saying? But let me keep it real with you. Let me tell you some real shit. Now, it's a lot of ladies wanting to get married nowadays. Even some ladies have talked to me about marriage and long-term relationships and said how crazy that is. All right. And you know what I say to a lot of them? I say, if I can't touch your scalp on a regular basis, why would I marry you? You know what I'm saying? Like you saying you want me to spend a couple stacks on a ring, put a ring on your finger, but I can't touch your scalp. That's my ask. Your ask is a bunch of fucking money and security, you know, and ensuring that your life is not in danger. Okay, fine. I would like to touch your scalp every day, all of the days. How about it? You know, what do you got? What do you got for me? Bet you nothing. Touch your scalp, and I want to wipe your face off. I want to wipe your face off. I want to see which face is under that face. every day, all of the days. Okay? And I bet you that's a tall order. That's a tall order. You know what I'm saying? But they'll let it roll off the tongue. I need a car. I need a house. You know, I need a designer, this, that. I need some vacations. And for my birthday, you need to wipe your face. Let me touch your scalp. Okay? That's my things right there that I want. And I bet you, I'm telling you, it's way too much. Way too much. Oh, shout the good vibes. He said they can't do it, and that's a free request. And that's what's really going on in the world. And I said it once, and I'm going to say it again. It is men who truly, truly adore women. You know, because no matter how you slice it, we want you, you know. Oh, you only want me for my body? Yes, your body. You know, maybe you bought it, but you didn't have to. Woulda took it anyway. You know, you only bought parts of the body to improve your chances. You know, when you bought those body parts, you didn't make men want you. They already wanted you. Now they want you more than some other woman they also wanted. Okay, because we're going to keep wanting the women. You know, it's the women who want the things. You know, that's why they ask for things. They want the things. You know, so it's men who truly want women. It is women who want things. Okay, because I'm telling you right now, I seen, you know what'll open your eyes right up? Summer school in a college. Go to summer school in any fucking college, okay? A college where you habitate. I mean, you on campus or whatever. So when you're on campus and shit, your pickings is slim because, and I'm not saying that that's because there aren't any pickings. I'm saying it's because the pool is limited. The pool is fucking limited. All right? So you know what opened my eyes up? Summer school at college. Now, it used to be some chicks walking around on here. They was looking hit. And you know who you are. I don't got to say who you are. They was looking hit. But they had their nose up walking, you know, confident, chest out. You know what I'm saying? And I never said nothing about it because that's your life. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't know the reason. And when I was at summer school for I believe it was only a week and a half. Just in that week and a half, I seen some top dudes smashing them weak joints. All right, that's what they had, and that's what they was working with. Okay, and that's why those weak joints made sure they was at summer school every year, because the top dogs was definitely at summer school too, because they're dumb, and they was smashing these joints because you gotta be doing something. Okay, you gotta be doing something. Sun's out, guns out. Dudes are shooting themselves all day. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing that the hot wings is not going to do, the bad shorties is not going to do, is they not going to go to summer school. You know what they're doing? They went to the vacation meetings. So every summer, they're going on vacation. Every time. Because I don't know what women do, but they afford vacation every year. Okay, so they went to the vacation meetings so that they could go to the same places that everybody else is going. And they want to paddle a bamboo boat with a big ass bamboo stick. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do with their lives. You know what I'm saying? They're not waiting around for you at summer school. Okay? And this is what the fuck it is. You feel me? And you know how I think women afford vacation every year? It's all the free shit that a male run society affords them. Okay, you give me a whole year of getting in free before 11, and you know, dudes just offering you drinks at clubs, and you save hundreds of dollars per weekend. You know, and that's assuming that you only go to one spot. You know, you potentially can save thousands. You know, and this is the vacation fund that they come up with. I'm positive. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she's working on top of that, bank. If you were working and you got a dude giving you money on top of that too, they take 2 vacations every year, all of the years. Okay? So I understand women saying they piece, you know, but I also understand that your life is free before 11. All right? And I ain't got that going on. Shout to T Parker and She Parker. T Parker saying, yeah, he remember that. He know. We went to school together and he know. You know what I'm saying? That these dudes was getting in, you know, on these joints. And I'm talking about every kind of joint, you know. Think of a joint right now, a weak joint. The answer is yes. They was doing it. Like, I seen some women, boy, oh boy. And I'm not out here bashing. I'm just saying the woman was like me and a half. You know, if I could stand up here and then a half of me could stand next to me, she's that wide. You know, and it don't matter which direction you turn her in. She's just that wide. You know, and again, I'm not saying that that's automatically a no-go. I'm saying when I see that, I'm saying that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't need all of that on my plate. Do you get what I'm saying? Whether it's a bad thing or too much of a good thing, it's a no. You know what I'm saying? And I seen them walking around snooty. And those is the main ones that was getting body slammed at summer school. Okay? They was there. That was their time. You know what I'm saying? So shout to them. If you was a summer school broad, just, you know, let it be known. You know, that was your thing and that you was doing your thing. Because that's all we all doing. We just finding our way, finding our space. You understand what I'm saying? And making it happen. Okay? And believe me, I know about it. I know about it. Look, I'm 5'7". I'm 165 pounds. This is the biggest and tallest I've ever been in my life. I'm a gray-haired man already, which means not gonna grow any taller. And you know what's even more insane? You know, once people get old, they grow up and then they grow back down. There's a chance that I may become shorter. Okay, this is what I'm working with in my life. Okay, that everybody says, you know, a lot of people think, you know, everything's easy for me. So that's what I'm working with right there. So that says to say, while I'm as tall and as big as I'm going to be, I just need to do all of the stuff. I need to do all of the things. Okay, or else it could go bad for me. After this, like if I start ducking under this 5'7", I'm getting into midget space. You know, dwarf space, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, some people be at me real crazy about my height sometimes, and I'm like, one, why does it matter to you so much? And I could tell you why it matters to them so much, but they be at me about my height, and I'm like, why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of dudes who I'm taller than out here. I'm taller than them. I'm 5'7", and I'm way taller than them. And it's rough for me out here. So my heart breaks for those guys. God damn. I be saying I'm little. If you smaller than me, then we gotta use a word that's littler than little. Are you mini? You know? Like what is going on with you? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not bashing my peoples out here. My short peoples is my short peoples. You know, but I'm calling it like I see it. You know what I mean? But the reason why dudes be at me, you know what I'm saying, about my height and shit, the reason why they be at me about my height and shit, because I'm short, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I had 6'5" motherfuckers pull up on me and they just try to start cutting ass and shit. And they just try to start bullshitting me about my height. And I'm like, guy, you're 6'5". We not even breathing the same fucking air. Go do some 6'5" shit. You understand what I'm saying? You over here standing next to me, you doing 5'7" shit. I'm standing in the 5'7" designated area. You 6'5", go do some 6'5" shit. Okay? But I'm going to tell you what it is. They see me all of 5'7" and still out here getting it. That's a problem for them. You know, they wondering why this little dude is on top of it and why do I got to compete with him? I shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? It's because you're trash, guy. That's what you're learning. You're trash, guy. You know? If I was any taller, you know what I'm saying? You'll be out the running, baby. You know what I'm saying? There'll be nothing left here for you. Okay? If you 6'5" and I'm 5'7" and you competing with me, it's not me. I'm not the problem. You're the problem, bud. Okay? Fix something. Whatever you feel like you gotta fucking fix it. Okay? And I should remind you that when you're fucking fixing it, it's got nothing to do with me. Shout out to dirty macking. That's what we call that. Dirty macking. You know what I'm saying? That's when you feel like you gotta say some foul shit about a dude in order to mac to a shorty. All right, that's dirty macking. Now, is it illegal? No. Is it a plausible strategy? Sure. Is it my style? Not my style. I don't dirty mac, but I've been a victim of some dirty macking before. You know what I'm saying? I used to have shorties who used to tell me which dudes are saying that I'm gay. Wow, they used to come tell me every time the dude say it to them, and I had to ask them, like, why did the dude say it to you? They said the dude just pulled up, came out with that shit out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you heard? Oh, you heard? And then tried to mac to them. You know what I'm saying? Which is blowing my mind because I don't be putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? When I be fucking with shorties a lot of times. And these guys feel like they know. You know, you just investing too much of your time in my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you had your own shit together, you wouldn't have to dirty mac. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But that's like my problem with battle rap too. I don't fuck with battle rap like that either. I used to. Like if you're gonna be freestyling head to head, like a real freestyle, I fuck with that. You know, but this new commercial battle rap, it's just dudes doing research on each other and reciting a fucking paper. It's a history class from one guy to another fucking guy. And I don't care for it because it's so weak to me. It's like, yo, you just spent all your time learning this dude, okay? Do you got your own shit down pat like that? You know what I'm saying? Like you just took the time to learn another dude's life just so you could talk trash about him. Like that sounds like some real gossip girl shit. You know what I'm saying? Imagine me investing hours, days, a week, you know, out of my life into finding out about some other guy just so I can talk trash about him. Now I get it. Sometimes there's a sizable amount of money involved. And you pay people and they do shit. And we get it. You know what I'm saying? But there's some guys who are just about this, and I'm just like, yeesh. And then the guys who really patronize it, it's like, come on, bud, come on, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Go come up, go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, but this is me. I'm a fucking egomaniac, so this is me. I get disgusted with just watching people do things better than me for too long. You know, I got trouble watching sports a lot of times and live music, you know, and performances and shit. Because it's me watching somebody do something better than me, you know, for like an hour sometimes. Fuck that. Fuck that. In my world, I'm the best guy. I'm the best guy at all of the stuff. Okay? You ask about it and it's me. Every fucking time. You know? So I'm not going to stand here and pay to watch other guys do shit better than me all the fucking time. I could do it a little bit, but not a lot. Okay? And you know what I'm definitely not doing? I'm definitely not bringing my woman with me so that she could watch this guy be a fucking astounding human being and then agree that he's a better guy than I am. And then what? We fucking talk about how much better he is than me? What do? What the fuck do we do? Not doing it. You know, concerts, fights, whatever, with the woman, not fucking doing it. You know why? Because to her, I should be the best fucking guy. Ask about it, it's me every time. Okay, fuck that. Fuck that. You know, on the same token, you know, if that's my shorty, it's her every time. It's her every fucking time. I'm not scrolling the Instagram booty girls with her, or we not talking about some girl ass, you know what I'm saying? You know, if she bring it up, then I'll say a couple words on it, but we're not just doing shit like that. You feel me? Like, imagine that. Me basically telling her, you know, that there's other shit out there for you. That's not the idea you're supposed to be giving her. She's it. She's the thing. You chose her. She chose you back. Y'all chose each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chose each other. So fucking choose each other. You know, stop lusting after other people. Now, shout out to everybody who's in a relationship who does that shit, because I see it all the time. I see, like, you know, guys who have a girl and girls who have a guy, and they're posting their MCM, WCW as some celebrity, you know? And I'm looking at that like, what the fuck is this? You know, if my woman was doing that, I'd be like, oh, so you want this guy? You know you can get him. You can go fucking find him. He's got a whole schedule of where he's going to be and how much you got to pay to see him. You could go fucking find him. You know, good luck, good fucking riddance. Okay, not in my goddamn house. You're not going to go somewhere to see this guy, let him get you wet in the pants, you know, and then come back to me knowing that I'm not this guy. What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Again, to each his own, you know, but not to me. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. You feel me? And you know what it is? And a lot of people are going to hear this and they're going to, you know, the first thing they're going to say is the things that they always say, you know? You so insecure. You so insecure. Fuck that. I'm not insecure. You insecure. I'm so secure that I know that I just want the woman and the woman just wants me. That's it. That's all the fucking security I need. I don't need none of the extra shit and the extra people. Okay? And the extra wants and the extra needs, you know, outside of that. Don't need it. That's security. You're insecure. You know, because you got a thing and you're constantly thinking about the other things that are out there. Okay? And whether or not you want them and whether or not you can have them and what you would do if you could get them. That's insecurity. Truly. You know? And I say all this to say I'm right, you're wrong. Okay? Because I'm a fucking cosmic individual. All right? Okay? I'm better than you are. I know all of this stuff and all of the things. All right? Have I been to every end of the universe? No, I haven't. Do I need to? Fuck no. I'm already the thing. I'm already the thing. Why do I need to go on the journey? I have arrived. Okay? And you should know that. You feel me? So anybody who needs to go on the journey, that's the insecurity. You know? I don't need more of the stuff. I don't need the proof. I have nothing to prove to you. You get what I'm saying? Because this is the trust tree in the friendly nest at the fucking zoo. And here, we don't have WCW and MCM. That's not already our fucking man or woman. Okay? I got a lot of homeboys who be scrolling the booty girls on Instagram. And I'm telling you, you could tell them that their whole wife is ugly. You could tell them their whole wife is ugly. They'll laugh with you. It'll be funny. You know, you diss one of they booty girls, though, it's a full fucking fight. They'll fight you in your house. Okay? They'll fight you in your own house over the Instagram booty girls. Okay? That's the insecurity. That's what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Why you tightening up over some woman that you can't have, you don't have, that's not yours? Okay, what the fuck does it matter? Because every time my mans and them, they send me the Instagram booty girls, I point out the shit that's funny about them. You know, and they talk shit to me over that. No, this is funny to me. This whole woman is funny to me. Okay? Why? She's not my woman. Not my fucking woman. I'm gonna cut ass on her. Why do I need to sit in here and compliment her pictures with you as if that's gonna make her fucking feel good? Fuck her feelings. I don't even know her. She's just a goddamn picture. I don't even know if she's real. I'm going to cut ass on her. That's what I really want to do in my heart, in my soul, with my being, you know. I want to say heinous things, you know, to you and to you and to you and to you. But I can't just do that, you know, and still have relationships with people. So what do? I choose this fake woman here that we know from pictures. Okay? And I'm going to smoke her shit in the living room. Fucking laugh, guy. Fucking laugh. Okay? God damn. Yeah, I mean, shout to Good Vibes. You said he weak. Yes, this is what we do here. Because again, welcome to the RiHuBe podcast. We in the trust tree, in the friendliness, in the zoo. You know, everything we talk about is between us. Okay? And, what you just witnessed here is what I like to call, me experiencing a mild psychosis for an hour straight. Now, this live has been going for an hour because I do this podcast unedited for an hour straight. I just talk my shit, and I've got enough to say into a camera. I'm by my fucking self for an hour. Why? Because your boy's a board certified nutball, and it's okay. Okay, because that's what you gotta be to be entertaining. You gotta be off your fucking rocker. Okay, so the audio podcast is on Monday. Okay, just search RiHuBe in your favorite podcast app. That's RiHuBe. Made up a word. Google it. It's just gonna be me. And the video podcast jumps out on Wednesday. That's on Facebook. That's on YouTube, and you could also catch some clips on my Instagram. Why am I saying all this? Because I'm sorry, kids. Our hour is over. All right. So shout out to Good Vibes, my DJ. Shout out to some random shorty that looked like she jumped in here and didn't say nothing, and it's all good. Shout out to T Parker, because I'm certified. And what I would really like to say to everybody, from the top of my head to the bottom of my heart, is fuck y'all. Give me your tooth. High noon, low patience to send me your shoe. It's the wow wow.